It's an interesting question in that things are moving very quickly in this area. The number of connected devices is going to go up dramatically in the next 5 years. I think where this is going to move beyond the current projections is that we're going to be able to tap into overlays of data. So we won't be making decisions based on what's happened up until this point on its own, but we'll be also looking at trends in information that up until now we haven't been able to analyse, but machine technology will allow us to look for trends in what seems to be unrelated data and make more informed decisions. So I think it's going to be much more depth to the decision-making process. I think one of the biggest challenges is that inevitably we're in a new sector, a new way of working. It's something we've embraced over the last couple of years in going down the route of disruptive innovation. And I think one of the biggest challenges is that a lot of the bigger corporates that we want to work with are talking about the Internet of Things, but they've also got to make that jump, that leap of faith to work with what appears to be startup companies, new companies, much smaller in many cases and probably a lot more agile than the corporate client. We already have a number of big corporate clients, but we are working in a new way. And even with companies that know us, they're still trying to find a way of integrating and working with fairly dynamic, lean enterprises. You know, we can do things very quickly and show things working, but they've got to, one, have the confidence to work with small companies, and two, to be able to give us space to be able to show them what we can really do, rather than thinking in traditional ways of tackling an IT problem, for example. We started off developing electronic devices and solutions for aerospace, special vehicles, mechanical handling and medical applications, and we were very much a bit more than a box builder, but designing and making things. We fairly early on recognised actually there's a lot more to it than that. Coming at it from a business point of view rather than just selling components, businesses want a real solution, things that are going to add value to the owner of the business, the shareholder in the business. And having been in that position, I'm looking for real solutions, not just selling something in a box. So we started off with the ability to make a device to capture data in a particular area. We've now gone on to develop smart platforms that we are demonstrating here today at the show. We can monitor things, we can send data, we can process locally, we can upload data to the cloud. What we're looking for now are the medium and large corporates that are willing to engage with, we like to think, leading edge companies in our sector to actually get trial sites going. We've had a very good response from 2 or 3 of the companies we've approached. One of them is a big mechanical contractor in the UK, 2 of them are healthcare companies. But what we're looking for now are more depth, different sectors, clients that are willing to genuinely engage with us, where we can go and do trials on site and show what we're doing. And I've got to get cash into this business to fund the next stage of what we want to do, which is really exciting, and it's moving very quickly. Well, I don't have a tattoo, but if I did, it would probably say disruptive innovation. The thing that really interests me is putting dissimilar skill sets around the table, so that we can wrap our very kind of broad-reaching team around the client. So in the same room we might have product styling, electronics, software, hardware development, communications and business skills, which is very important, around the team table at the start of that project. And that's what we're doing. So disruptive innovation is my mantra.